Hi guys, it's Mona. I just wanted to touch base with you guys. Today I wanted to talk about all the pedophilia or pedophiles, however you want to say it and call it. It has been poking away at me for the last little bit. And I guess it's been affecting me in my own way without even realizing it. Most of us have seen that this whole pedophile ring has come to light through Wayfair. Take what you think is true and what you don't. Because again, I don't know if it's 100% truthful. However, my intuition is, leading me to believe that it is. It's a really, really touchy subject. They have said there's plenty of celebrities involved in it and politicians. And I'm sorry if I get a little bit emotional because it does hit really close to home. I have nieces and nephews. Even some of my friends have kids, and I love them dearly. I may not see them all the time, but I love them dearly. And it makes me think, if any of them ended up in that, how would I feel, or how would I be in regards to that? This is a heavy subject, and I understand, and this is how I'm feeling, and it's what I'm also being led to speak about with spirit, because I don't do anything that's not directed from above. So I do apologize if this is too much for some of you to bear, to watch. And I also say, take what resonates with you and what doesn't, leave it behind. If this is something you can't watch, no problem, turn it off. But I do need to talk about it. I do need to raise some more awareness about it. I'm noticing something, and it's quite disturbing to me. Because again, they're saying, celebrities have been involved and whatever else. I'm not noticing if any of you have noticed as well how much downplay there is. It's been brought to light, but it hasn't really been spoken about. You can see a celebrity may be involved with some here, let's use the Kim Kardashian and Kanye West situation. You hear about that almost every day for the last little bit, and that has no relevance in our own lives. It gives us nothing. It's not taking away from our lives. It's not adding to our lives. It's not doing anything. But yet this whole Wayfair thing, if you want to call it, scheme or whatever you want to call it, that's happened. I literally heard about it for a very short amount of time. It was actually brought to my attention because I don't watch the news. And I think for these very same reasons why I don't watch it, because it becomes too much. My emotions get brought into it. And it's really hard to digest. Watching other people go through pain or suffering that is not necessary. And I apologize But yet you can hear about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, like their marriage, whatever. Who cares? That is their life. I wish them all the best. I have compassion for what you're going through, but you are not bringing any value to mine, nor are you helping shape and create a better world. So I have compassion for what you're going through as your family is, but it doesn't make any sense why we're hearing so much about that and we're hearing so little about this whole pedophile ring. It makes me realize as well, look at how well, the media is kind of, that subject has kind of died down. We're not talking about it because there's so many celebrities involved. Again, it goes to show that money is ruling our planet, which is terrible. There isn't anything about compassion or anything about, you know what, here, let me show you what I can do. Let me do the best I can do with what I have. Mind you, there are some celebrities out there that are giving back, that are doing the right things. So I'm not talking about them, but what I am talking about are the ones that do have the money, and it's kind of like hush hush, quiet down. From what I understand, Prince Albert was involved, and no one's really saying too much about that. I heard, Hillary Clinton is involved in this. I don't know if that, is true or not. It's hearsay. But again, like all these people, what is it that, they have in common? It's money. With money brings power, and power in the wrong way. It's a different story when you have money and you are empowering other people and you are helping other people rise up. That's completely different than what's going on right now. But it makes me realize that money rules the world. So, I was in a car the other day. I had an Uber driver and we were talking, and I knew that this had come from spirit, because I said to him, that in order for our world to get better, we all need to be flatlined. Well, how do you flatline anybody, or how do you flatline a world? Take away the money. Make money nothing. Therefore, whether I have money, doesn't matter. I don't have money, doesn't matter. We are all in the same place. And unfortunately, I do believe with spirit, and again, take what resonates with you and what doesn't. I do believe that is the way. We've got to flatline the entire world, and we've got to do it through money. We've now become equal. Now we either work together to build us up, or you work separately and you've got nothing and you're going to take much longer, or you work apart and no one gets anywhere. This is where we need to come back together. And I know I'm mismatching a bunch of subjects, but at the same point, they all go hand in hand. This pedophile ring, I don't know, with people with money and power, what gives you that idea to go and do those things? Why can't you do something and help the world in a different way, and help, instead of abusing children, because there's so much of that? Let's help get rid of that and help them up. There are children that are not as fortunate as some. Buy them a damn pair of shoes before you go and do what you do with them. They don't deserve that. How would you have liked if someone had done that to you? But no one is thinking like that. I've got money and I've got power. So in order to bring everything back down, we need to flatline the world, and it's coming. I believe it stronger than anything else that time is coming, because we are not changing as a society. COVID happened, didn't bring much change. People still being people. The universe decided to bring in the whole Black Lives Matter to get us to change. A little bit of change, but not a lot. Very little. So what's got to happen? Something more drastic needs to happen to our society in order for it to change. Yes, there are some of us awakening, and I'm not talking about the awakening beings. I'm talking about those that haven't awakened. I'm talking about those that are misusing their power. I'm talking about those that are abusing money and abusing power as well. That is what I'm talking about. It's such a hard thing to talk about, but it has shown me what money and power actually do. The people with money can hide and cover up as much as they need to. It's just funny how the news isn't really poking at it. And take a look and see how much of it you are finding on the web, or how much has it been talked about. It hasn't really been talked about much. I can't fathom doing the things that some of these people have done. We need to change our world. We need to change and become better people. I was going to touch on another subject, but I think this is enough for today. We can use it for food for thought. And let's help empower people. Let's help rise up rather than tear us down. And let's work together, because I believe that that's really, really important. We need to work together. We need to work together more so as a whole than separating ourselves as we're any different. We need to unite, bring unity into our world. Remember that we are one. We are not separate. We are all part of this human race. We are all brothers and sisters, regardless of skin color, regardless of how we look. We are one. And that is what we need to take in. That is what we need to realize. And we need to stop separating ourselves by color, race, power, money, all of these things that separate us. We have to stop looking at it as that. We need to look at the soul, look at who we are as people. In some of my teachings, I was taught that everybody has goodness within them, and I believe that as well. We were all created, 90% of us were created in love. So we have to come from that place. I'm not saying that any of these celebrities are bad people. The act of which they have done leaves me with a heavy heart. But are they bad people? No, I'm sure they are good to other people. The act of what they have done is wrong. And it's just sad to see that they've abused their power and their control and their wealth to do the things that they've done. But again, I hope this leaves you with some food for thought. I hope it helps you raise an eyebrow. Maybe perhaps start your own movement in some way. Change something that you're doing. Bring together people, whatever it may be. That is my wish. That is my hope, is to bring us together and not tear us apart. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, these were my opinion along with Spirit's help. Take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it behind. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it more than you know. And I do believe together we can change things. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Lead On With Love. You can also follow me on Instagram at Lead On With Love, and you can DM me there as well. You can also, if any of you want a reading or some guidance, you can message me or email at leadonwithlove@gmail.com. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I appreciate it very, very much. Have yourself a blessed week. I'm sure we'll see you again. Bye for now.